So, you want to talk about Kanye?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Kanye.
We'll talk about Kanye a little bit. I know some people out there said he was Kanye and this and that.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Yeah, shout out to Jimmy. I like that. That was funny. So young man, you're 25 years old. Let me hear what you have to say about what's going on with Kanye, and then I will, give you my take.
Okay, so before the this is like early in the year, first half of the year.
Side note: that super chat is still open.
Oh, word.
It's the first of the month, so I know some of y'all done got y'all food stamps. Do we take EBT? Can we take that? No, can't take that. Okay.
So when he first started going off, like at the beginning of the year, I just thought, album time. Mm-hmm. That's what happens. Mm-hmm. And right now, I think it's the same thing is happening. However, I'm all for speaking your mind, speaking your truth, as long as it's rooted in some educational, because sometimes he just does not know what he's talking about, and that's the only thing that bothers me about Kanye, right? Okay. And then I feel like his whole I'm super artsy, so I could just say whatever I want, that's getting old because mm-hmm. He was talking about how the hat, like the MAGA hat, is different because I changed the brim and I changed the color, so it's my hat. I took all the negative energy out, so it's different. Dog, you know what I'm saying, dog?
He got metaphysical on y'all.
No, he didn't. He's just talking at this point, and I'm tired of it. He had another album coming, and he pushed that back, and I'm tired. Like, it's just exhausting. I think Kim gonna leave him, dude.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, because but again, and then he had the performance on SNL, and he was talking about people bullying him. I don't think nobody's bullying him, to be honest with you. I don't think nobody said anything to him about that hat. But that's just me.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
People out there in the chat. Okay, that money's running back in. See? Timothy Snipes. That's what I'm talking about. I know it's the first. Don't front on me. It's the first. God damn it. Side note, we were telling the kids a story about food stamps.
That was funny.
And, you had the booklet and, you'd be in the store and shit and then they would give you these chips back, like not even coins and shit. Like if you paid with a food stamp and it was 69-cent change, they gave you these plastic chips back that you can only use, like basically in their goddamn store. Really weird stuff. But that's the stuff we grew up in, and now all of our kids have $1,000 iPhones. Okay, yeah, see the first, goddammit. I know. That's right, I'm going to send Urban Next a few dollars because I done got my check. I'm sorry, I should have been to that. Anyway, we appreciate the love and support. Let's get into this Kanye shit. All right? I think different. Okay. All right? So, the first thing I have assessed about Kanye West is he is certified with a mental illness.
Okay.
All right?
Right.
We're not just saying like, oh, that nigga's crazy. He's certified, right? So what I'm noticing is we are persecuting a certified ill person, mentally ill, because they are saying and doing certified ill shit. Okay, so that confuses me because what does that say about us? Once it was established. Now I'm going to say this. Remember, before he said all the slavery shit, he didn't even divulge that he was certified. Right? We just assumed he was out of his mind and stuff like that. So what we're seeing now is this is so for me, all bets is off. Once I know you are challenged and you are suffering from mental illness, we are the only people who don't give a shit about your mental illness. Talking about the black community. Yeah. Right? We will go in on you. You could be a sexual a victim. You like that shit. You knew that shit. We go in on our people as if we don't respect that. Yeah. So once I have established that he's bipolar, that he's medicated, that he lost his mother in a traumatic time, that now he's all alone. Keep in mind, he's all alone now. His own industry guys have isolated him. Right? They're not even fucking with him. Yeah. Swiss Beats got a song out. MAGA, fuck the MAGA hat, or whatever the case may be. Snoop Dogg, out of all people, called him an Uncle Tom. Now, Snoop, I want to remember, did you hit the VMAs with 2 black women
on leashes,
on dog leashes? So I asked myself, is the hat, let's talk about the hat for a minute, doing more damage to our community than actual rappers who have rapped about drugs, who have rapped about rape, basically murder, selling keys to our community? Has that done more damage than wearing a hat of a philosophy? I'm just asking. All right? Now, why is that hat red? The hat is red because red activates what? Anger, emotion, war. So the hat is red for a purpose. Don't think it's just the Republican shit. They know what's going on with this. This is a psyop operation. We cannot hold Kanye accountable. First of all, we're not supposed to be giving him any more energy. That's right. Once it was established to me that he has mental illness, I want him to get help now. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm not sitting on every word he said, abolish the 13th Amendment, and then he had to clean that up because he didn't know what he was talking about. This brother needs help. Now, the isolation part is how they get you. Once they isolate you and you feel you're all alone, then they wipe you out. You know what I mean? They isolated Tupac. How did they do that? They brought him up on fake, trumped up rape charges. We all know them charges against Tupac was bullshit, right? And once they got him isolated, the handler came in, Suge Knight, and offered him a better way of life. Leave all that positive shit you talking Tupac. And that's when his life changed. And well, accordingly, he so-called died. We don't know, according to new information. But you know what I'm saying. How did they isolate Biggie? Where was the last place in the world Biggie was supposed to be on the planet? Where was the absolute last place he was supposed to be?
L.A.
L.A. What the fuck is he doing out in L.A., right? Isolated him from his people. You ain't strong in L.A. You weak in L.A. You strong in Brooklyn. You strong on the East Coast. Less than 6 months or 6 months when this is an open wound and we're blaming you for Tupac's death, even if it's indirectly, you show up in L.A. because your handler told you it's okay. Come on, man. We cool. We got this, man. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with us. They isolated Malcolm X the same way. Once he broke off from the Nation of Islam, he was isolated. And I'm only simply saying this now. Kanye is by himself now. His own people are going against him, and we're following the narrative to put him in a situation to get that young man hurt, man. You know what I mean? So my take on it is stop giving him this energy, this platform. Where now, because he's bipolar, so out one side of his mouth he says this, and out the next side of his mouth, that's the way bipolarism works. So why is everybody up in arms when this man is sick? This man lost his mom. This man is heavily medicated. This man married into a family that are sorcerers.
Yo, first side note, Tariq Nasheed said that he thinks that Kanye does all of this, thing every time Kim has a meeting at the White House with Trump or something. So he's doing that as a diversion. Like, look over here.
Oh, okay.
Why she's doing that.
Could be. I'm not going to go against Tariq. He's a very smart guy. Shout out to...
Let's be free.
Let's be free. Let's get free. I look forward to this every Thursday. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
So my take on Kanye is we play ourselves when we're starting to persecute a man who's sick. He's putting out the Yandi album next, which is a play on Gandhi.
Yeah.
What was Gandhi's theme? Love.
And hunger strikes.
Right, but love was the main shit.
Yeah.
And what's the every other word coming out of Kanye's mouth now? Love. We need to love. We need to love. We need to love. And Gandhi didn't like black people.
He did not. He's
and
a racist.
Now we're saying Kanye don't like black people because he has aligned himself with an idea. You know what I mean? Right. Kanye is fighting against himself. He's fighting against everybody going the same direction. That's why I'm always telling y'all, stop fucking flowing where everybody else is going. At least take a look back to see maybe I need to be over here or assess. Don't be so quick to throw your opinion out here that this nigga's crazy. Yeah, he is, literally. You know what I mean? And we don't get no points by persecuting a crazy person. But that's how low of a vibration we as a people have sunk into.
Yeah, I'm not of this. I'm not of the mindset.
I know you're not of that mindset in particular.
I'm not of the mindset that what he is doing is so detrimental to black people that he is the problem.
Right.
Once I see that, and I see that type of rhetoric from like educated, like
people that you respected, like are you taking that angle? That makes me think there's an agenda involved.
That's
like,
what, yeah.
You have to know.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say if Kanye is standing next to Trump, he's dangerous, but if he was standing next to Hillary and Bill Clinton, he's not?
Son.
Is that what we're saying now? Are we fucking kidding?
Yeah, Mary J. Blige sung the she.
Oh my god!
Yo, that was one of the lowest moments. Like,
oh my god, she sang a song to Hillary.
Yo,
that was bad.
I was so embarrassed.
But it also represents we think we're on the right side of justice.
Yeah.
And the movement when we go against Trump or think we're going against Trump. This is bigger than Trump. Trump ain't. It's a fucking fly on the wall. And for black people, I'm just asking y'all, I'm reiterating, show me where life has gotten over the last 2 years. Worse than it's ever been since Trump has been into office. Or are we creating this shit in our mind based on propaganda? Forget what he says, right? Because we all know he's saying a whole bunch of shit. It's what he does I'm concerned about, right? He said Haiti was a shithole. Hillary Clinton and them stole the fucking money. Nobody talking about that shit, right? So let's be clear when we say stuff like this. And back to Snoop, come on, you brought our sisters, our black women out for white people to look at and enjoy on dog leashes, and you don't think that shit had a greater effect than a fucking hat? I think different. I'm sorry. So no, I'm not gonna persecute a sick person. Yeah. I just won't. Now, if I felt he was in his right mind and we could challenge him on some things, sure. But you got to remember, these quirky guys who are creative, a lot of them operate in that realm, and he's in and out. And once I'm gonna say it again, once it was established that he was bipolar and he is on medication, I need to stop giving my energy that way. I will support the music if the music is good, because I don't mix music with my politics. Right. If the music is good, I will support and listen to it. But your politics, I'd never get involved with somebody else's politics, because they're both two birds of the same wing. And if you think you're on the right side of justice by removing Trump, because before Trump, life was amazing, then we need to have a different conversation. So that's all I really wanted to say about
shout out to Timmy Cattell.
Yeah, shout outs.
Shout out to you.
Seem like people are starting to show some love in that building. Peace. This is the Black Dot, author of the underground classic Hip Hop Decoded and Urban Culture Decoded. For 15 years I've been decoding hip hop, breaking it down, giving you it piece by piece, the DNA of hip hop, all of its multifaceted components. For the next 15 years, I want you to join me as I give you hip hop recoded, and we put it back together, giving you its RNA so that we don't leave the next generation lost. But I have to give you a disclaimer. I am not a hip hop guru. This is not hip hop law. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. So before you take the red pill and go with us into the matrix of hip hop, consult your doctor to see if hip hop recoded is for you. With that being said, we thank you for your patronage, and we see you on the other side. Peace.